So we hear the term meme all the time, and we assume that it's about cats playing with yarn on YouTube or something like that. Well, that that is a meme, but it's not really the kind of theoretical or interesting approach to the meme that we need. And this is Richard Dawkins from The Selfish Gene, and he coined the term meme. And he like Richard Dawkins is an entomologist. He's an insect biologist, and he's using the Darwinian model, right? And so instead of gene, you get this notion of meme, and it's really very interesting when discussing culture. What is the rate of language evolution as compared to genetic evolution? Dawkins says this. He says, cultural transmission is analogous to genetic transmission, and that although basically conservative, it can give rise to a form of evolution. Language seems to evolve by non-genetic means and at a rate which is orders of magnitude faster than genetic evolution. What is the new primeval soup? Well, what Dawkins says is the new primeval soup is the soup of human culture. He says, I think that a new kind of replicator has recently emerged on this very planet. It's staring us in the face. It's still in its infancy, still drifting clumsily about in its primeval soup, but already it is achieving evolutionary change at a rate that leaves the old gene panting far behind. The new soup is the soup of human culture. We need a name for the new replicator, a noun that conveys the idea of a unit of cultural transmission or a unit of imitation. Miming comes from a suitable Greek root, but I want a monosyllable that sounds a bit like gene. I hope my classicist friends will forgive me if I abbreviate mimeme to meme. So that's where this word comes from this book. How do memes propagate themselves in the meme pool? Via what process? Dawkins asserts examples of memes are tunes, ideas, catchphrases, clothes fashions, ways of making pots, or of building arches. Just as genes propagate themselves in the gene pool by leaping from body to body via sperms or eggs, so memes propagate themselves in the meme pool by leaping from brain to brain via process which in the broad sense can be called imitation. If a scientist or if anybody, right, if a scientist hears or reads about a good idea, he passes it on to his colleagues and students. He mentions it in his articles and his lectures. If the idea catches on, it can be said to propagate itself, spreading from brain to brain. And so it's not just with scientific information, it's with any unit of information. Think of like a song or a recipe, or I mean, the idea, even like a corporation can be looked at like a meme pool or a meme complex or something like that. A meme is an idea that replicates. It's a form of information that replicates via the imitation, moving from brain to brain.